Hello, clever people, and welcome back to my review for Silence. So Silence is a film about these two preachers, played by Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver, who go to Japan after realizing that Liam Neeson, who has been spreading Christianity around Japan, has renounced God. Silence is a film I was really looking forward to. It's Martin Scorsese, who's done films like Casino, Hugo, Goodfellas, Wolf of Wall Street, a ton of amazing films of variety, and I loved the trailer. It's one of my favorite trailers of the year. So I was really excited for this movie. Did it live up to the hype? I would not say so. I do have to say this film had a lot of good things to it, but in the end was kind of boring. Not kind of, it was pretty boring. But let's start with the good things. The cinematography is some of the best of the year. I think it's third to La La Land and Arrival, but it was absolutely beautiful. It was absolutely brilliant and some of the best I've ever seen. The acting was great, mostly from Adam Driver, who was Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens, and Liam Neeson. Andrew Garfield did a great job, although he had some moments where he kind of forgot his character was a Spaniard. So he'll be in an accent like this. He'll talk like this. And all of a sudden he'll talk like this for 10 seconds or so. And of course, because it's Scorsese, the directing was great, so was the editing. Overall, it's a pretty beautiful film with the cinematography, the editing, as a whole. And this film doesn't really have a score. I was kind of upset about that because the trailer had such a great score. But in the end, it actually worked out for the film really well. So now let's move on to the bad. It was boring. I was really bored. It's the most boring film I've seen this year. I don't want to say this. I really wanted to like this film. I really wanted to enjoy it. But it is not entertaining. I can see this film being like an hour, or I can imagine a short film of this film. It seems so stretched out. It seems like it could have been way shorter. There are so many things that could have just not happened, and it wouldn't affect the story at all. And another bad thing I thought about it was it was pretty predictable. I didn't know what was going to happen. So from about an hour or two in the movie, I knew it was going to happen, and it was kind of obvious. But overall, Silence had its moments that were really good, and its moments that weren't so good. And that's why I will give Silence a 6 out of 10. So guys, I'm sorry that I don't have my best and worst of 2016 list out. I still want to see a ton of films that haven't expanded to my city yet. I should have an anticipated list either up later today or tomorrow. So I guess that concludes my review. I'm Connor Gilbert, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.